Well,
I thought you had a story you wanted to share.
Oh, yeah.
We got this.
The N-word. Well, no. That's what you said before.
Segue.
Well, no, that's what you were saying. That's what
I didn't say that
Well,
word.
no.
I didn't say it.
You said you had a story based off that.
Yeah, you said.
Don't get mad at me.
Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and bitty. Up and down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match.
We were talking about words.
George Bush does not care.
We were talking about words you cannot say.
Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty.
Dude, that is her, dude. 100% at this point. Anyway, go on.
Like the same.
I think I'm gonna ask if she has
like
a
the
tan
one
jacket.
that was.
If she has a tan jacket, it's her.
Okay.
100%. Anyway, I have a good story about the N-word. But instead of saying the N-word for this story, we're gonna pretend the N-word is the word puppy.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm downtown Barrie, bunch of people. We're going out to the club, but first we're at this all-girls house because they're all in college sharing a house. The one rule of the house is don't touch anybody's food. All right? That's pretty appropriate rule. So there's
I've yelled at housemates because of that.
Should be ruling every house.
ton of dudes, and this night in particular, we brought out a dude that used to steal my keys and drive home drunk, but that's a different story. We're going to say his name for this story is 007.
We all have our secrets.
Okay?
I would have said Jazanthropus, but.
So we take 007 out on the town, and we're at various clubs that night, and I'm trying to get him laid because I don't think he's been laid at this point in his life. Mm-hmm. And he kind of looks like Sidney Crosby, so I'm telling all the girls, like, oh, Sidney Crosby. And they're like, oh, I guess he kind of looks like him. Anyway, it doesn't work. We end up losing him.
Where's 007?
I can't find 007 anywhere, and it's time to go home. So we go home, and we're back at the house, partying at the house now, and one of the housemates' cousins comes in, this other girl, and she brings a bodyguard with her. And when I say bodyguard, I mean bodyguard. And I'm not going to call him fat because that's not my style, but I'm going to guess his weight
but
was...
retard is. So
his weight was mid-300s.
Like Suge Knight?
Mid-300s.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Mid to high 300s. He's a big guy.
He's a big boy.
Are we saying like a Suge Knight type dude?
Yeah.
Like a defensive lineman?
A white Suge Knight. Like, that's exactly what he looked like.
Okay.
So I think the thing with that relationship is he liked her, but she didn't like him, but he wanted to protect her. Some weird fucking childhood
Stockholm
trauma
shit.
Yeah. So anyway, they come in. I have a couple black friends with me, and we're just, partying in the house. And then the girl and the bodyguard to each other start saying the word puppy very nonchalantly, and they're both white. And we're like, okay, that's a little weird. And then one of the black guys, Isaiah, says, hey, do you mind not saying that word, please? Like, it's kind of weird. And they're like, oh, I'm from the GTA.
Nope.
Dog, we're from the GTA.
Nope.
We can say that word. He's like, actually, no, you can't.
Nope.
It's very offensive. I just appreciate if you didn't say it while you're here. And they're like,
Probably
I can say puppy.
Whitby.
I'll say puppy wherever I want. What do you think about that? She's like, oh, I say puppy all the time. And then they get in their face, and then he's like, puppy.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Man, that is
So he
a
got punched,
Kramer
right?
incident.
So the other black guy comes,
I hope so.
The other black guy comes out of the room. He's talking to a girl. His name's Shane. Comes out, and then Isaiah's like, hey, Shane, look at this. Like, listen to this. And they're like, what's up, puppy? And then Shane's like, what the fuck?
What's up, my ninja?
And then basically it's just a fucking mayhem.
Was
It's
it like
mayhem.
was it puppy with a hard R? Or?
Oh yeah, hard R.
Oh.
So that, but they aren't. You can tell they're not racist, but they're appropriating the culture to the utmost.
Yeah.
Okay, so
man, I'm from Toronto as well, and
exactly.
Yeah,
they're not racist until
smart.
they get too drunk, and then they get mad, and then the racism comes out.
Oh yeah, exactly. So then at this point, full-fledged argument in the house. Who walks in but 007? 007 comes in. I was like, dude, where the fuck have you been? I've been calling you for 2 hours.
So you're not dead.
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
007 looks at the girl who showed up. He hasn't met yet, in my mind, and he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, wait, you know her? Like, he's talking about the girl from the GTA.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you know her? He's like, yeah, she just beat the shit out of 2 girls downtown, and I had to give a statement to the cops for the last 2 hours. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, I'm not dealing with this chick again. He walks by us, and he goes into the kitchen and starts making pierogies. So he's making pierogies.
Okay. As one does when that
So
situation
007's making pierogies. They're still fighting. Then the girl's cousin comes out and she hears them just yelling puppy to the black friends. And she's like, get the fuck out of my house to her cousin.
Forget out of my house!
So she just throws her cousin out. Her cousin starts crying. The bodyguard's like, what did I do wrong? I'm from the GTA. And it's just this fucking mayhem. Meanwhile, the fire alarm goes off. The pierogies are black. 007's nowhere to be found again for the night. And there was a nice, massive candle wax set on the oven that he left. And it melted and ruined the entire oven. And it was just caked in candle wax. Oh, yeah.
With the pierogies or like the stove?
No, the pierogies were black. They were ruined. And the stove was covered in candle wax, like the whole thing.
Oof.
And it was just caked on.
Oof, my goof.
And 007 is downstairs in the basement where there's another girl in her room, and he's trying to break into her room. So she's like, get the fuck out. So now 007's in shit. So he goes to the couch. He somehow gets her panties. He pisses on her panties and the couch, and then passes out. And that is the end of the night. Everyone goes to bed after that.
Hot times.
But if you're from the GTA, you cannot say the word puppy.
No.
I'm just telling you.
No.
It's not gonna end well.
The worst part is probably some like Whitby kids who live in a subdivision or
Yeah,
something.
I was about to say.
The Whitby Dunlops.
There's always white kids that have black friend
Yeah, black friend.
that just
black acquaintance.
so badly want to be the one white kid that's allowed to say it or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just
No, they usually
it's a
say they're
bad
from the
idea.
GTA,
It
but they're
just
probably
makes people uncomfortable.
they
about
probably
it.
like grew up on Mississauga Road where all the mansions are and all that.
No, honestly,
Like
the guy, I don't know where he was from, but
the GTA apparently.
GTA somewhere.
Ah, fuck me.
So what's worse, the N-word or midgets?
Say midget. You shouldn't say midget. You should say little people. You shouldn't say midget. And I'm like, why not? And he goes, because saying midget is like saying. And I was like, whoa. First of all, we're both white. And if somebody hears you, I'm not protecting you.
What do you mean? What's worse?
To say.
Probably retarded.
What the?
Okay. I had a similar situation. So I was at a party in high school, and a friend of mine, Jermaine, who's Jamaican, like the nicest guy in the world, like just wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight. So we're all having a good time or whatever, and people start doing impressions of celebrities and whatever, you know, the Terminator and Christopher Walken, like all the typical ones. And one guy starts doing the Christopher Walken impression and just runs with it for like 20 minutes. And he's going around and people talking to everybody individually. Hey, you know, saying the I came an hour ago, like doing the whatever. just saying shit to people. And then he goes to poor Jermaine, and Jermaine's loving it. He's laughing his ass off the whole time. Yeah, he's crazy white people, but you know, he turns around, goes to Jermaine, and the first thing he says is, you know, what's up, my puppy, or something along those lines. Like, why? It was, you could feel like everybody at the party sitting around watching, because we're all like, he's, you know, life of the party right now, and just the momentum shift is just crazy.
It's just room one.
Did you ask him why he said it?
Yeah.
Well, why?
I just asked him what the fuck was wrong with him. I was like, you know, that's the exact wrong thing to do in that situation. It's like, I don't know. It was just, it's not good.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
So I remember I don't know. It's just, it's not good.
I blacked out. I was in full Christopher Walken
Come on, man,
mode.
Jermaine.
I don't know what happened.
It's like the nicest person I've ever
The
met.
Walken took over.
Okay, whoa. Why did the Walken take over for that? If anything, that's a Mel Gibson impression.
And now we're
true.
labeling Christopher Walken as a racist.
I know.
We don't know that for a fact.
No.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I got a hunch, but I mean, I can't prove it.
I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, there's no situation where that doesn't make people uncomfortable.
No.
Even when you're acting in a film or whatever,
I was just about to say,
you still have to like fight off the.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you
like it happens in Django or whatever.
Have you
right?
watched any Quentin Tarantino movie?
Yeah.
It usually puppy is dropped anytime in that sense.
Especially
like in
Django,
that movie.
yeah.
Well, Django, even Pulp Fiction was the same way.
I never saw that one.
Well, Quentin Tarantino dropped a few puppies in one scene.
Oh, himself?
Himself, yeah. And you're sitting there,
Cameo.
and like Samuel L. Jackson's sitting there too.
Well, yeah.
And you're just like, oof.
But he was playing a piece of shit, probably.
Yeah, and it's like a period piece or whatever. Like,
He
again,
was-
that's why you.
Yeah, he was
you
playing
still-
some like Family Man.
You
Man
kind
or
of set
something.
it aside. You're like, oh, okay, this sucks, but I get it.
If it's a
But
part
you're
of the movie,
still like, you're still.
it's a
just-
part of the movie. Yeah.
Just doesn't resonate right.
Nah.
That's kind of retarded.
Nah, see? There you go.
Secondly, it's not the same thing because our ancestors didn't own midgets, all right?
Fuck yourselves. Have a good one.